getting to you as a photographer personally, you guys flirt a lot. Sorry to say that. You flirt a whole lot. So, okay, I want to know if that's true because,
The guys that fled, maybe their vision was just to, get into photography and do that, and that's why they do that.
oh, really?
Yeah. So the first question I ask, is it for the passion or for the profits or for the pleasure?
Like taking pictures of a nude person, you get. So, it's always like very weird because you cannot tell me that you are seeing that amount of closeness with someone and then there's nothing surging up within you.
As far as you're doing art, it depends on the mentality you carry.
Really.
So many aspects of photography. So nude is one of the most difficult. The one thing I wish I knew, very one thing I wish I knew
Okay.
when starting to learn photography was the business of photography.
Hey guys,
I'm actually on this particular date with one of my very important guests. Yeah, he's a photographer. Like sitting here in front of him right now is actually one feeling I feel like I cannot explain basically.
Beautiful viewers, my name is Abasufeke James. A lot of people know me as AB.
Sure.
I'm a wonderful Nigerian
Um,
from a very beautiful state, Akwa Ibom State. Yeah, I'm an Akwa Ibomite, and
Yeah,
I'm proud. So, first of all, I'm a fashion and beauty photographer. Fashion photography for me has been amazing but challenging. There is no journey without a challenge per se. So that's been cool.
wow.
My best project so far, Project Abuba. It was a project I and one of my cinematographer friend of mine, uh, CEO Inten TV. So we were trying to showcase fashion in a whole different way. Trying to bring this message rather that fashion can also be displayed anywhere. It was an urban fashion and a street fashion as well.
What's your craziest moment like?
Craziest moments. I think
Yeah.
I've had a lot of craziest moments.
Yeah, there's always this
I've
one particular one you can't forget.
I said I'll mention two. First one is when I lie down with my, like, see this photographer all dressed with his white shirts,
Yeah.
well dressed, and you just see him on the floor. Bah! Like he just gets to the floor. Why? Because he's trying to get a moment. Like,
Yeah.
it was crazy for people, but for me, I was trying to capture a moment. Like it was a marriage though, so I just laid down on the floor. Anybody was like, it's.
So what's the second?
Uh, the second is it was a fashion show.
Yeah.
So I was trying to get this picture right back. Other photographers was in front of me, and then I was still coming up like kind of
Okay.
mature. So for me to tell them shift, not now that we can literally blow
Push
you out,
now for Niger.
we can blow you out that. But then I was feeling so timid,
Yeah.
like as a photographer growing up, I was like literally the category of photographer I was seeing was cooler. So I was like very tiny. It's this stuff that these guys, this live streaming guy used to be on top.
Yeah.
The video guys used to be on top. So I saw it, and there was this moment I really want. Like this thing was in my head. Guys, just take this thing. I climb.
Yeah.
I climb from down, and I hear, "Boh."
That was your trouser.
And that was
Let
my
me guess.
trousers, girls. So photographers do a whole lot of things.
Yeah.
So make sure they capture your moment. That's one of the things people don't know. They do a whole lot of crazy things behind the scene. Photographers are one of the guys that should be appreciated.
Okay, so going around you educating people because I know that definitely every trains you educate.
Yeah.
So to your conference that has been held. Okay, so how has that been for you? How has that been going?
Well, like I said, the philosophy around my life or my photography life, I've always been doing crazy things for me.
Yeah.
So the photography conference, which I'm the convener for that conference, the idea came as a result of trying to, I looked at the immediate environment and I didn't really see a gathering
Yeah.
of photographers, and there were problems.
Okay.
There were problems in the sector, and nobody was talking about it. Nobody was coming up to pin down the issue. It was always all about workshop. So I said, okay, why don't we have a conference
Mm.
of photographers, just for photographers and cinematographers?
Mm.
Please, we always leave our brothers behind. Please. Okay, why don't we have a gathering of photographers and cinematographers coming
Okay.
together
Mm.
to actually sit down for once
Mm.
and talk about the problem happening around the industry. Like, it
Yeah.
was, nobody was talking about this thing. So the idea came, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this thing.
Okay.
Yeah, and we held the first one last year,
Mm.
which we're supposed to hold the second one this year.
Okay.
But due to some restructuring, I've been getting a lot of calls, mind you, a lot of calls from persons. Hey, Abi, what's up? What's up? We haven't gotten second after this photograph the TPC. I'm like, guys, man, people don't know the pressure behind. So we're trying to restructure, we're trying to put things in place because people always want to see the best,
Mm.
but they don't know the behind the scene.
Yeah. You best do
So
this,
people
do
just
that.
want to see the best,
Mm.
but they don't know what is put in.
What do you have to say to young photographers out there who are burdened to reach this point you've reached already in your career? So what will you say to them?
Well, at this point, I've not achieved a lot. I still have a whole lot that I want to
Yeah.
achieve. I had content photographer of the year last year.
Wow.
At this point, for photographers coming up, maybe wanting to be like me, like they would say, I would say, be better than me. Plan, work, and be consistent.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Okay. So first we're gonna do a handshake. So
No, so
no, like I'm supposed to like
but you're not a guy. I'm trying to do guys thing.
like we have cross dressers around, but although I don't want to get into cross dressing, but I just want to feel like a guy for some minutes or for some seconds. Sorry.
No, but
So like I just want that point where I get to check and then we snap it off. Okay.
I have a very soft hand. So people say. I don't know.
Yeah, mine is softer.
So it was nice being.
I was thinking you're gonna say it was not doing business with you, but that's okay.
I still have to respect my boundaries. Until you comment, ask Abi, what's up? Send in your invoice. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So today we've come to the end of this episode. I'll be my guest today, and I took him out on a date, definitely. So how does it feel to take a photographer out on a date? We're expecting pictures now, capturing a moment. But this one, I was interviewing him, and then he said lots of things. Basically, I feel like he's this really calm person personally, and then he's cute. And being a photographer, man, it's just a whole vibe. Just see husband material now, but it's okay. You just have to move. I'm sad. It's so disappointing right now. So okay, we've come to the end of Now What Show today. I am your host, Godwin. So see you same time when next. Peace.